right, so today we're gonna get the Trekker completely put back together, and then we're taking it out on a little joyride. We're gonna be heading over to the base of Hanging Tree Trail. I don't know how far the Trekker's gonna make it, but we're gonna take it and just see what it'll do. So once we get it all assembled, we've gotta protect the paint job that we just put on this vehicle. So I'd like to thank today's sponsor of this video, Avalon King. We're gonna be ceramic coating the Trekker before we hit the trail. That way, if we get any dirt, grime, grease, whatever, it's gonna have a layer of protection that we can wash it off. Just in time, it's about to storm.
Wouldn't it have been easier to unmask the window?
All right, so Hillbilly took off for a little bit. He'll be right back, but I'm working on the windshield wipers. I'm gonna get them all mounted up. I called Napa, got some new wiper blades. They're gonna be delivering them, but I'm hanging out with little Lincoln tonight. Hi, Lincoln. Hey, what you doing? Okay, bye-bye. So I've got him in the daycare center, which is right inside the cab. I'm gonna be working up there and just starting to get things lined out to where we can get that hood, those fenders, and those flares all installed on this Trekker so that we can go out and see Hanging Tree Trail. Whoa. I'm gonna get these rear flares on, kind of in a hard spot. You can only use a wrench. Up inside here is where the screws are, and you can only get a wrench up in there. 1/4 turn at a time. All right, I got all the self-clappers back in this flare and the driver's side flare, so they're installed, and we're gonna just keep moving forward. I'm gonna start with the vents. I'm gonna let Hillbilly do the doors since he took them apart, but I'm gonna do the fenders, the hood, and just keep working forward. Gotta get these screwed on. Lincoln's trying to help us. He's always a big help. He turned the door panel into a bed. Really? I'm getting this antenna all installed. Hillbilly's got a brand new wing window. Well, not brand new, but brand new to him.
Brand used. We're gonna get this wing window out so I can replace it with a new one. And I'm trying to figure out how it comes out. I think that clip is stopping me. Yep, figured it out. And there's the old wing window. Now I just gotta get the new one installed. So I'm finishing up one door panel. Once I get this one done, I'll go to the other side and get that one all assembled.
And for now, we're gonna try to protect the paint. We realize it's an off-road vehicle, but if we can prevent it from scratching right away, we will. Now we're gonna get the hood installed. Perfect. Not that it's a huge deal, but we like to line things up the best we can. And then we're gonna adjust this latch. I'll grab the right side. That latch is pulling the hood over a little bit. All right, so we got something going on here we got to address and fix. All right, we're gonna do the off-road vehicle hood adjuster. Do not try this at home. That might be okay. Pop up for what it is, it might be okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and leave that for now. Hillbilly is gonna get these cracks welded, so we need to get some protection blankets, make sure we don't burn the paint. Fairly clean weld. I just tacked it, kind of tapped it. Hillbilly's gonna tack it in place and just burn that in. Get it welded, and then do some grain changing welds. That way when it cracks, it has to crack around all your welds, like fingers. You'll get it here in a second. While Hillbilly's welding that up over there, I've got one other issue I need to address, and that's this bumper. So I'm gonna try to push it out. That way we can get the fender to fit. The way it sits, the fender is not gonna go in. I'm gonna try to push off the cab mount. This is curled back, so trying to get the fender unbolted was pretty difficult. So it's gonna really help get that fender to go in better. Pretty straight. I'm gonna grab a hammer and do some tapping. When you're bending metal back, it has built up energy that needs to be released. If you tap it while there's pressure on it, you can usually get that energy to displace and release to where it'll stay in place. In this situation, it stayed. All right, so this might appear as if he put stitches, and that's exactly what he did. So we've been doing this for a while. Whether it's the right way or not, I don't know. When you weld something vertical, it usually cracks right next to the weld. So if this is gonna vibration crack, Now it has to crack around every one of these little welds instead of just one continual bead. It's worked for us, may not work for you, but this is the way we do it. We just put stitches in, and it helps. You don't have to do stitches, but it helps. It does help. So this door has a little sag to it. So we're gonna lift the sag up.
Still going.
So that did about nothing. So we're gonna door bar it. If you don't know what the door bar is, I'm about to show you what the door bar is.
That's the door bar.
That's the door bar.
That's the door bar.
It is the door bar. Insert door bar in door bar location and lift like a maniac. Here's what I've concluded.
Wore out.
Yeah, that cab corner is back a little, but guess what? Not great, but it's not bad. I'm gonna get this fender installed. So we gotta try to finagle this and don't let it hit. Are we good?
Yep.
What we'll do first is we'll get the door gap, then we'll get the fender or the hood gap, and then we'll do the bottom gap. This is an aftermarket fender going in an OEM fender location with crushed everything. All right, well, I'm gonna finish getting this adjusted and we'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. This is going in way easier than it came out. All right, this fender is installed. I'm gonna get these broken bolts with some nuts welded on and get them extracted. Got this one coming out, so it just gets a little rusty and you break them. You just weld to it and extract it. Easiest, quickest, best way. And this has been how to get a bolt out 101. Boom, out. All right, now we can get that fender installed. Hillbilly, come make sure this goes through without scratching, or without scratching anymore.
Okay, so I just got the front half of the roof put on.
Oh, wow.
I'm waiting to do the rear half so we can finish the roll cage.
You know what we should do? What we ought to do is talk to Carter's Custom Upholstery, have him update the tops. So once we get the rear roll cage all built, then maybe he could build a new top, front, and back. That'd be kind of cool. So I'm gonna get this fender all bolted up, get it finished, but that's not gonna be till tomorrow morning because it's late. And as you heard a minute ago, we got some very angry children. So taking them home, it is tomorrow.
Okay, so I got the chrome plates put back on the door and the tailgate. It says 4-wheel drive. And now I'm doing wiring. Just fixing the wiring on some of these light plugs because they were not the best. Like this one, wires broke right off the plug itself. So I'm just redoing them. There's one light installed. Now let's work on that other light. Just finishing up the grill. 2 more screws put in and the grill will be done.
Everything is done on the old trucker. We thought we had it finished. Grills in it, lights in it. Hillbilly went to use the door and there's a clip inside that's broken. So this leads me back to a very good point, and I teach this to my guys. Before you get it finished, just make sure everything works. Check your door locks, check your door latches, check your windows. This might have been one that could have fallen through the crack because it was still holding with the clip, but it just wasn't quite perfect. So when he shut the door a couple of times, clip broke, rod fell out, couldn't open the door. So Hillbilly's working on getting the new clip installed. We've got this fancy little clip assortment. It's not exactly what we need, but he's gonna make it work. It's a latch rod clip. So it goes in the latch, clicks the rod onto the latch, that way you can pull the handle and it opens the door. As soon as he gets done, we've got this trekker finished. Before we can head out, we've got a few things that gotta happen. We're gonna get it all cleaned up and then we're gonna be ceramic coating it with our Avalon King ceramic coating. That's gotta sit for 48 hours. So that's all we're gonna do today. Then we're gonna get back on it in a couple of days and we're gonna head out to the base of Hanging Tree Trail and go see if the runoff from the winter has washed out the road or not. That way we can know. That way we'll know if we can get that Bronx Tower over there up to the base of Hanging Tree Trail and try to go further than we went the last time. So you can check out that video here when we took the Bronx Star out and we tested it before we did any modifications. And now we're gonna be taking that thing out in a couple of weeks and going and seeing if we can get to the trail or if we can get all the way up it. Today's the start of Memorial Day weekend. We've teamed up with Avalon King to bring you guys the most amazing deal they've had the entire year. This is an explosive deal from Avalon King. Right now, May 26th through May 29th, they are doing their Memorial Day weekend sale. Now, if you click the link in the description or you head over to their website, not only are you gonna get 1 kit, you're not getting 2 kits, you're getting 3 kits for $99. So make sure you click that link in the description, head over to Avalon King. While you're there, surf around their site because you're gonna be saving 20% off and other amazing deals on Memorial Day weekend. So now, we really gotta get down to business though. If you have a small to medium-sized car, 1 kit is enough to coat the entire vehicle. It takes around an hour and a half to coat the entire vehicle. That includes coating all glass, wheels, and trim. It will restore trim instantly. The coating makes everything hydrophobic. Dirt and water literally bead off. It's specifically designed for hobbyists and car enthusiasts, but it's also trusted by professionals too. Cover all hard surfaces of your vehicle, including windows, lights, plastic, and chrome. Liquid Spray utilizes nanotechnology to seal all surfaces, pores, and cures to a hardened, glossy shield. With this kit, it contains everything you need to achieve a professional finish that typically costs over $1,000. All right, so we've went around the entire Trekker and got this thing all coated.
It looks shiny.
Avalon King, hashtag coated by the king.
Now, some of you might wonder why we're ceramic coating something like this. This vehicle is super sentimental and special to Hillbilly, so in turn, it means something to us. And we're blessed to be able to do this for him because of you guys. So in reality, you guys are the ones that just did this for him, not us. All we did was help. Thank you to Avalon King for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys click that link in the description. We're gonna let this sit for the next 48 hours. Then we're gonna head out on an adventure. We'll catch you in a couple days. All right, so we have let this sit for a couple of days and we're getting ready to go on an adventure. We're gonna head out to Axe Handle Canyon and we're gonna go find Hanging Tree Trail. So me and Demery are gonna be in the Can-Am, Hillbilly's taking the Trekker, but first, I've gotta show you guys something. I wanna show you the hydrophobic properties of the ceramic coating that we put on. I did not ceramic coat this door, I did ceramic coat this fender. I ceramic coated half of the windshield and I did not ceramic coat the other half. So check this out. See how that water just like slowly goes away? Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a ceramic coated fender that is hydrophobic. Watch this. Look at that. It's virtually not even there. Doesn't even want to stick to it. Now check this out. I'm gonna show you this side of the windshield. It's too low. Now watch this. Can you see that? Now watch. You can literally see a line. That is what ceramic coating does. It is now hydrophobic. Get yourself some Avalon King ceramic coating. We're gonna hit the trail. Let's go.
We just left the shop. We're on our way to the canyon's called Axe Handle. We're going to see how bad it is to see if how bad the water's flowing in that ditch. So here we go. First time taking it out after it got painted and we're on a dirt road. It's kind of scary. I don't like it. At least the tires don't have any kind of tread for the rocks to stick into and fling up and take a chance of hitting the paint and chipping it. That's a plus.
So this little pond right next to us has never been a pond my entire life. It's been a farmer's field. It is literally a lake right now. This is all the runoff, and the main runoff hasn't even started to cut down our canyons yet. So there's gonna be a lot of flooding. All right, so we've entered private property. So this is just a right of way. The gate is already open, so we're not gonna shut it. But anytime you go through a gate that's closed, make sure you close it again. We're gonna be passing this private property just for a little bit, getting onto the trailhead, and we'll go see what's up there.
Yep, it's just about to. I remember when we brought the Bronx tire up here.
We're just about to the mouth of the canyon. We're not even there. There's already a new creek, a new creek. Creek, oh look, there's another one. Oh no, he's gonna be stuck already.
Keep going, Hillbilly.
Yeah. He made it way further in the Bronx Star. That's okay. There's gonna be some upgrades that he needs to do to this.
Okay, we had to lock in 4-wheel on the first hill. I don't have enough weight, so we had to lock it in to get up this hill. I think this is as far as we can go.
Why?
Big old mountain of dirt in the middle of the road.
Okay, well let me get around you and let's see. All right, so this might already be the end of the road. We just got up here and there's a big, huge mound of dirt in the middle of the road. So we're gonna go up and assess it.
By the looks of the trail, we have to come like this. I think they have to dig out the river.
Because of the runoff, they've dug it out. So they've got a big pile of dirt here, but somebody's made their own trail. So we're gonna bypass it. But I think the entire trail is just a river now. Let's keep going.
Let's go.
I'm gonna keep walking to see if we can even get any further, but it looks like it's all river. All of it. So I got right here and there's like nothing but river. I don't even know if there's a trail. Maybe if we go up on the rocks? I don't know what happens after you get past this.
We're about to find out.
I don't know how much further that tractor is gonna make it.
I don't know how much further we're gonna make it.
Well, wish me luck.
I think all this was a river before and they decided it was a trail.
It was most definitely a river, and now it identifies as a river again.
The first hard part that Hillbilly had in the Bronx Star is all gonna be water now.
Yeah, so if you guys remember, there was a big old wash that Hillbilly had to go through at the Bronx Star. We're pretty sure that's just gonna be a big, huge river.
This is insane.
Nature at its finest, but you would most definitely not want to get caught in the water. So Hillbilly thinks the road is right there and we're in the river.
They dug out all the road.
Did they?
Yeah.
There's a sheer drop off right there.
Maybe not so much. I don't want to scratch the paint job. Too fresh.
I think it's too fresh. I'd back this thing up. All right, so we made it to the ravine, and it is literally a completely flowing river. The last time we went through, Owen went through here. I don't even think we should try to take the tractor through it.
Not that much paint job.
No way, no way. Can we try to get the Can-Am and go up a little ways and see the river up there? We're not even to the trailhead yet. This is just the wash before. We made it about a mile up there in the Bronx Star.
If we didn't just paint that, I'd try it.
Yeah, for sure. So I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna jump in the Can-Am, see if we can get through this river. If not, we're headed back and we'll just come back up to the Bronx Star. But let's go figure this out. What are you doing?
I'm getting in. It's really fast. It's cold.
It's crazy. How's it feel?
Cold.
We're gonna see how far we can get the Can-Am up here. The Trekker is gonna need a lot of things to make it up here, but so far it's Maiden Voyage. After the paint job, it's going pretty well.
There's so much water. I think we're gonna need a boat. Some good news, if you guys do want to come up this trail, you could like go for like a swim. That was really close to tipping.
We were just fine. We were very in
Oh, I had a
control.
heart attack. That scared me so bad.
Oh, Hillbilly.
Oh!
Calm down, Hillbilly. I took care of you, don't worry. Well, we made it to the end of where we felt comfortable taking the Can-Am. We need something a little bit more capable than just this, so we're gonna have to get the Bronx Star. We're gonna head back to the Trekker, grab that.
We need a lifted boat.
We do need a lifted boat.
Let's get a boat, put 1 tons underneath that 4-leak front
There
rear.
we go. That's what we need to come up this river.
Wave runner.
4-wheel drive wave runner. I got 2 of them. We need a jet boat. We'll get back down to Left Hand Fork and see if we can get back up that hill that was a struggle to come down. All right, so we got to Left Hand Fork. Trekker didn't make it through. No big deal. We're gonna be gearing up, getting the Bronx Star fixed, coming back up here to get version 2.0 of Bronx Star Does Hanging Tree. So don't forget, click that link in the description. Thank you, Avalon King, for sponsoring this video. And as always, we appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.